He's a white guy telling a black guy. We ain't in 1902. Yeah. We're in 2026. The only way you're going to approach a black guy and tell him get in the ring, you got to think you tough, man. Let me share something with you, Joker. Man, God don't let nothing happen by accident. We got to get the real. We got to get real. You think God allowed him to lose his life because he was a good boy? Come on, man. That's things that we don't know, we don't see. I don't think that's the first time he done checked somebody.
No,
I don't think that, let me take my glasses out because I want you to look at me good. I don't think it's the first time that he done did this. He was too confident. And watch this here, he felt like he can whoop him. Let's be real. Show me a white guy, excuse my language, I know they say, oh, he a pastor. Tell a black guy what to do. Just imagine it was a black boy telling another black boy, move from under 10. Even if he wasn't white, watch this here. He gonna say, cause his kid, who you think you is? Gonna tell me to get out and tell me to get around. Who you think you is? But watch this here, let's take it to another level. He's a white guy telling a black guy. We ain't in 1902. Yeah. We're in 2026. The only way you're going to approach a black guy and tell him get in the ring, you got to think you tough, man. You got to be bad. You got to be bad like Michael Jackson. Yeah. You got to be bad.
You want to stand on it?
Yeah, you got, it's something about you that he don't know about you. It's something about you. You told a black kid, a white kid, somebody gonna say, what that mean? You don't see white kids tell. Now I understand it was a black kid coming up to a white kid and tell them, hey, you need to get up on this tent. He gonna be like, huh? Yeah, get up on the tent, white boy, get up on the tent. He might hurry up and get it from under there. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. But because, y'all gotta watch this here, because a white kid went up to a black kid and told him to get in the ring, people try to say it ain't a race situation. Here's the problem. Let's focus on reality. The reality is you 17, I'm 17. You white and I'm black. What would I look like for a white kid to tell me to get in the ring? Hey, watch this. He could have a belief system. This gonna mess y'all up. What's that woman that was sitting on the front of the bus? They told her to get to the back of the bus. What's her name? Joker? The woman
Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks. Let's look at Rosa Parks. They gonna say, Rosa Parks, you need to get on the back of the bus. She stayed there in the seat. Most black people say, what's wrong with going in the back? Her belief system said, I'm not gonna get in the back. He could have a belief system and saying, I'm not gonna let this white kid belittle me. Blacks already been treated bad. Blacks already been treated bad by white people. I don't know. Yeah. And I'm not finna let him embarrass me like that.
You got a question?
Okay, I was looking at some of the facts about the case. They said that he was stabbed in the chest, and stabbing of the chest, that is a crime of passion. Mm-hmm. Do you think there was something behind that and him stabbing him in the chest, or was it the height difference?
I think that, people, when they want you to make you look bad, they'll try to put your eyes on. He stabbed in the heart. He could have stuck him anywhere. He could have stuck him in the leg. He out of fear. You see how fast he ran? Fear. If he stuck him or he stuck himself, I don't know. But if he did admit it. I'll keep it real. And so I think he did it out of fear, because let me prove it. When they pulled him over, when they stopped, he said, if he don't make it through this, this gonna change your life. He said, oh, he'll be all right. He didn't know how serious it was. Then when he seen the ambulance come, he asked another question. Is he gonna be okay? His intent, here goes back to the intent, not to kill him, because if he intent to kill him, he wouldn't ask him if he's gonna be okay. They're trying to make it look like he was some type of karate kid, know what he was doing, and he intent to stick him in the heart. This is the reason why I know the jury wasn't fair. They wasn't right, because they didn't look at the intent. They look at the black kid killing the white kid.
Karmelo was, he looks all of like 5'7", maybe, while the Metcalf boy was 6'1". Technically, height-wise, the chest is where you like, get off me. That's where he'll
He's standing
technically,
over them.
yeah, he's standing over me. So I'm technically going my eye level and going from there. So let me ask you, yes, the jury itself was set up to, of course, I guess they call it railroading. Again, there was non-black jurors. For you yourself, seeing that they came to a guilty verdict within 2 hours, and then the jury came back, and the jury, instead of the judge, the jury passed down a sentence of 35 years. Give me your take on that alone.
Well, first of all, let me tell you something, Joker. People got to get real with life. I don't know why people feel like skin don't get the best of us. Here's a white kid. Y'all think about it. The reason why they didn't pick one person black on that jury, because listen to this case, one black would have said, something right about this picture, because they can relate to it. They seen their cousin, they know somebody in the neighborhood, they know what kids do. And they saying, hold up, it's a possibility that this black kid could have made a mistake and killed this guy out of fear. They didn't want them to see that. This is what they did. They said, if I get a white jury or somebody that's Chinese, Spanish, whoever, but to make sure they not black, we the only race, this is what people don't understand, we the only race that's considered that's not a race. Black people. Everybody come. A Chinese guy just killed a black guy and he got off. Come on, man. So we the only race that they feel like don't mean anything. People can say whatever they want to say. I don't care. We're going to say, well, you can't say this. And man, let me tell you, we're against ourselves. So we just imagine somebody else. Watch this. So when they pick all the jury that they pick, guess what I said? I said it could be a chess move. It could be he can get it on appeal saying that it wasn't no black on the jury. But you got to remember when they said of your peers don't mean your color. That ain't what that means. That's people that's around you, your peers that's in your neighborhood. That's what that means. But somebody said that was an educator or a school teacher that was white, they let get by. So if that's true and you scratch 3 blacks, right there alone is prejudice. But watch it here though. When I seen that he had all white jury, guess what I said to myself? The only way they find him not guilty, the only way, his lawyer's gonna have to be bad. I'm talking about he gonna have to be the best lawyer of the best lawyer. You know why? Most of them people had their mind made up. You gotta remember, before this case became a jury trial, everybody in the world heard about it. Yeah. It's no fair. Don't be talking about you can't go watch no TV. We're gonna take their phones away from them. That's going on. People already had their mind made up. Here's the problem. Have you ever seen an all-black jury? Let's switch it. Let's switch the game. Say this was Karmelo was white, and they pick an all-black jury, kill a black boy. Let's think about it. And they pick all black jury. It wasn't even gonna be a trial. Yeah. They wasn't even gonna let it get past. Watch this. They're not gonna let them get past trying to pick that jury and keep it like that. Man, them folk would have been downtown. They would have been uptown. They would have been at the courthouse. People would have came out from everywhere.